Imagine this. The same message that ignited America's fight for independence in 1776 is echoing through millions today. They're shouting, "No kings." But why now? And what does it say about our democracy? Today, we uncover the surprising connections between the original fight for freedom and the modern No Kings Day movement, and what it means for 2025. On June 14, 2025, hundreds of thousands, possibly millions, protested in over 2,000 U.S. cities, chanting "No Kings" in response to a major military parade in Washington, D.C. The parade marked the U.S. Army's 250th anniversary, featuring 6,600 troops, drones, tanks, and costing an estimated $25 to $45 million. June 14th is Flag Day and the founding date of the Continental Army, 1775. Critics say the combination of military spectacle and presidential birthday blurred the line between honoring service and projecting authoritarian imagery. Signs read, "No thrones," "No crowns," "No kings," rejecting what was seen as the militarization of democracy. Civic groups like Indivisible called it potentially the largest U.S. protest in recent years, focusing on peaceful resistance. With Trump turning 79, rallying the military spotlight on his birthday, many fear a cult of personality. At the same time, federal troops were deployed during protests in L.A., highlighting civilian concern over military authority in civic spaces. The phrase, "No kings," resonates with the spirit of 1776, when revolutionaries rejected the tyranny of King George III. That year, Thomas Paine published his famous pamphlet, Common Sense, selling over 120,000 copies within 3 months and ultimately reaching about 500,000 readers across the colonies. Paine argued forcefully that government is a necessary evil, and warned that monarchy and hereditary succession were inherently dangerous. He didn't use lofty language or legal jargon. Instead, he wrote in plain terms, pushing people to act: hometown citizens, farmers, workers. Colonial taverns buzzed with his words. His rhetoric went viral long before the internet. Even George Washington, the first president of the new nation, turned down opportunities to be named king, emphasizing that America would be a republic, not a monarchy. This isn't just nostalgic rhetoric. It's the core value of U.S. government, that power comes from the people, not inherited by blood. The last major U.S. parade was the 1991 Gulf War Victory Parade, with 8,000 Desert Storm troops, lasting about 8 million attendees, cost $12 million, approved across the political spectrum. But post-Vietnam, parades became rare until now. This year's event included Abrams tanks, missiles, drones, and even Golden Knight parachutes. Across all 50 states, uplinked grassroots protests reclaimed civic space, not in D.C., but in living rooms, parks, plazas, reinforcing the decentralized nature of democracy. What began as a celebration of the Army turned into a reaffirmation of America's foundational belief: no kings, no hereditary power. That protest wasn't about politics, it was about preserving the republic. If today's story opened your eyes, subscribe to Backstory News, where history explains today's moments. Drop a comment. Do you think our democracy is at risk, and what would you stand against?